Do you find yourself building walls around your heart even when you crave connection? You're not alone. Hello, brave souls. In this video, we're tackling the contradictions of the heart. Why do we yearn for closeness yet retreat into solitude? Together we'll journey through understanding these emotional defenses, and we'll uncover the path to genuine, fearless intimacy. In the next few minutes, you'll discover not just the why behind your intimacy blocks, but also why you actively push people away before they get too close, and practical steps to overcome these barriers, empowering you to connect on a level you've never thought possible. Section 1. Why is intimacy scary for you? Understanding fear of intimacy. As we delve deeper, it's essential to understand the layers beneath our fear of intimacy. Each layer, from past traumas to cultural conditioning, shapes our approach to closeness in profound ways. Let's gently peel back these layers together, exploring why intimacy might feel like a leap rather than a step closer to connection. You may find that more than one of these resonate with you, and that is okay. In fact, it is great that you can recognize and have that awareness. Firstly, past traumas can cast long shadows over our present, making the thought of opening up again not just daunting but deeply unsettling. Whether it's a betrayal, loss, or rejection, these wounds can make the heart's fortress seem necessary for survival. Then there's the fear of rejection, a universal sting. It's the worry that showing our true selves might lead to being turned away, reinforcing the belief that we're somehow not enough as we are. Control, or rather the loss of it, plays a significant role too. To be intimate is to share a piece of your soul, to allow someone else to hold it, even if just for a moment. For those who fought hard to maintain control over their emotions and lives, this surrender can feel like a free fall. Negative beliefs about self-worth are another hurdle. If deep down, you don't feel worthy of love and affection, how can you accept it from someone else? These beliefs act as barriers, invisible yet impenetrable, keeping intimacy at bay. Fear of losing one's identity is particularly poignant. The question arises, will I still be me if I merge my life so closely with another's? This fear isn't just about losing hobbies or interests, but losing the essence of who you are. Anxiety about being smothered or losing freedom echoes the desire for autonomy. Especially for those who prize their independence, the thought of intimacy conjures images of confinement rather than comfort. Unfamiliarity with healthy intimacy can be just as challenging. Without positive models of close relationships, the roadmap to achieving them can seem unreadable, filled with foreign signs and symbols. The fear of commitment ties closely to the fear of making the wrong choice. Committing means deciding, and what if that decision leads to heartache? Worrying about being an emotional burden reflects our desire not to weigh down those we care about with our inner turmoil. Yet, it's this very sharing that can deepen connections. Perfectionism and fear of judgment are about the terror of being seen as flawed. In a world that often demands perfection, showing the cracks in our armor can feel like the ultimate vulnerability. Lastly, cultural or familial conditioning can dictate our views on vulnerability and intimacy. In environments where emotional expression was discouraged, opening up can feel like breaking a taboo. Understanding these internal fears doesn't just illuminate the barriers to intimacy, it offers the first step towards dismantling them. Recognizing why we're scared is pivotal in beginning to let those walls down, brick by brick, allowing us to move towards the closeness and connection we not only desire but deserve. Section 2. Why you may push people away through your behaviour and actions. Understanding the push and pull in relationships. Before we embark on the journey of healing and connection, it's crucial to address another layer of our emotional landscape, the reasons we might find ourselves pushing others away, even when we deeply crave closeness. These external manifestations of push and pull isn't just confusing, It's a reflection of our inner battles, influenced by fear, past experiences, and our perceptions of self-worth. Self-protection, the armour we wear. At its core, pushing people away is a form of self-protection. It's the armour we don to safeguard our hearts from potential harm. This instinctive reaction, while meant to shield us, often stems from a place of fear. Fear of being hurt, let down, or disappointed, as we might have been in the past. It's a defensive mechanism, but one that keeps us isolated. Fear of dependency, walking the tightrope. Closely tied to the fear of intimacy is the fear of dependency, this tightrope walk between wanting connection and fearing the loss of our independence or burdening someone else with our needs can lead us to push people away. It's as if, by maintaining distance, we're preserving our strength and autonomy. Unresolved issues, shadows from the past. Many of us carry shadows, unresolved traumas, trust issues, or a persistent sense of low self-esteem. These unresolved issues often operate beneath the surface, influencing our actions and reactions, pushing others away before they get too close to uncovering these hidden parts of us. Lack of emotional skills navigating the maze. Lastly, the complexity of intimate relationships can be overwhelming, especially for those who haven't had the chance to develop the necessary emotional skills. Without these tools, withdrawal or distancing can seem like the safest route, preventing potential conflicts or misunderstandings. Bridging the gap to connection. Recognizing these behaviours in ourselves isn't an easy task, but it's a critical step towards change. As we prepare to explore practical steps to overcome our fears, remember, understanding why we push people away is another step in bridging the gap between isolation and connection. It's in acknowledging these patterns that we find the power to transform them. Section 3. How you can transform fear into connection. Practical steps for personal transformation. These strategies are designed to address the core issues head-on, fostering a path to emotional resilience and connection. Step 1. Acknowledge the fear. Recognize and accept your fear. Understand that fear of intimacy is a normal reaction to past experiences. Acknowledging this fear is the first step towards not letting it control your future relationships. It's about facing the mirror, recognizing the reflections of your past, and deciding to step forward anyway. Step 2. Seek support. Embrace the power of support. Engaging with a therapist or counselor can offer you personalized strategies to heal from past traumas and navigate your fears. This professional guidance can be invaluable in developing healthier emotional responses and understanding the roots of your fears. Step 3. Build self-esteem. Cultivate a stronger self-image. Engage in activities that boost your self-esteem and reinforce a positive self-image. Whether it's through hobbies, physical activity, or creative expression, find what makes you feel valued and worthy of love. Step 4. Reframe thoughts. Challenge and change negative thought patterns about intimacy and relationships. By reframing these thoughts into more positive and realistic ones, you alter the emotional impact they have on your actions and outlook. Step 5. Practice vulnerability. Take steps toward vulnerability. Begin with small, manageable acts of openness with people you trust. Sharing a personal story, expressing your feelings about a movie, or asking for support on a minor issue. This practice builds the foundation for deeper connections and reinforces the idea that showing your true self is not only safe, but a strength. Step 6. Develop emotional communication. Enhance your emotional expressiveness. Work on articulating your feelings, needs, and desires in a clear and constructive manner. Emotional communication is key to building understanding and intimacy in relationships. Resources like workshops, books, or even online courses can provide you with the tools to improve this skill. Step 7. Set healthy boundaries. Define and communicate your boundaries. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect for personal boundaries. Understanding your own limits and communicating them effectively ensures that intimacy enhances your life rather than feeling like it infringes on your personal space or freedom. Conclusion. As you journey through these steps, remember that progress takes time, consistent action, and patience. Each effort you make builds upon the last, gradually paving the way to a life where intimacy brings joy and authentic love. Celebrate your growth, learn from the setbacks, and keep moving forward, knowing that you're not just overcoming fear, you're opening up to a world of deeper, more meaningful connections. Section 4. Why you may hesitate to embrace intimacy. Overcoming doubts, addressing common objections. As we journey towards embracing deeper connections, it's natural to encounter hesitations or doubts along the way. Let's address some common objections to opening up and share reassuring counterpoints that might help ease these concerns. Objection 1. Intimacy always leads to pain. While it's true that opening up makes us vulnerable to hurt, it also opens the door to profound joy, understanding, and support. Remember, pain is a part of growth and learning, not the end result of intimacy. Balancing vulnerability with healthy boundaries allows us to experience the full spectrum of connection without being overwhelmed by fear. Objection 2. I'll lose my independence. Healthy intimacy actually strengthens your sense of self. It doesn't diminish it. It's about sharing your life with someone, not giving it away. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect for each individual's autonomy and freedom. Embracing intimacy can enrich your life, adding layers of companionship and support without sacrificing your independence. Objection 3. I'm not worthy of love. This belief often stems from past hurts or low self-esteem, but remember, your worth is not defined by others' actions or opinions. Everyone is worthy of love and connection. It might take time and self-reflection to internalize this truth, but seeking support from friends, family, or professionals can help rebuild your self-image and open you up to the love you deserve. Conclusion. Addressing these objections head-on allows you to challenge and change the narratives you tell yourself about intimacy. It's okay to have doubts and fears, but confronting them gives you a chance to grow beyond them. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is a step towards a more connected and fulfilling life. Final conclusion. Reflect on the steps we've shared and how they resonate with your path towards deeper intimacy. If this conversation has sparked something within you, if you felt a stir of hope, curiosity, or even a recognition of your own fears and desires, I encourage you to take action. For those ready to dive deeper, there are a couple of affiliate links to some Audible books which helped me on my journey of growth in relationships. If this video helped you, then please show your support by liking. It helps me more than you know. Subscribe to our channel for more content designed to guide you towards a life filled with richer connections and genuine happiness. Share your thoughts or personal experiences in the comments below. Your story could be the beacon of hope someone else needs. Remember, the journey towards intimacy isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about taking one step at a time towards the life and relationships we all deserve. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Rumi. Until next time.